2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. This one promises to be an interesting contest. It'll be the Huskies off the tip. And here's Junior. Thompson outside. Back to Junior. The second chance effort. Thompson, that's good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Evans from deep. The rebound by Webb.
Junior's really come out and taken charge and leading this offense, and I love that. I love the way that he's come out and been focused. And look, looks like a man on a mission to me.
It honestly feels like someone pulled Junior aside and told him he's got to be more assertive. No more deferring, no more passing up opportunities. This is the aggression that I want to see from him on offense the rest of the way.
Here comes the break. Here's Neely. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot of the game.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, and they finally get the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Outside, Neely. Here's Thompson. Pass to Thompson. Now Junior. That one doesn't drop. Evans with some nice D. Pushing it up. It's stolen by Thompson. Macy with it to the middle. Stolen by Mills. Here's Butler. He tries for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Huskies call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Macy. Thompson outside. Macy. Thompson outside. To the paint. Junior. And that one is good.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defense.
Evans left side for three. And again, it's the Red Raiders from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Webb. They get it back. And that one's good. Junior.
And you got to love how Junior fights to keep the play alive. He's a college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
here's Mills. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, Mills. Second chance shot, rejected by Thompson. Pass to Neely. Shoots over Webb. Neely no good. UConn trailing. On the wing, Junior. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Really hard to deny Junior. He plays with so much passion on that end of the floor.
Outside, Neely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's the Huskies with the ball. Inside, Mills, beautiful dish, and the layup goes in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now a timeout called by UConn. Some changes for UConn. And so here's UConn. It's a three-point game. Pass to Beasley. Scott. Down low. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots.
The Huskies making a switch here. Junior outside. Stolen by Mills. Here we go. One-on-one. From downtown. Evans can't hit. Here's Junior. Doesn't go that time. Nice deep from Mills. And it's the Red Raiders ball. They lead by 4. Here's the teardrop. And Evans lays it up and in.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Smith. Here's Beasley. Here's Fletcher. Now Junior. He's covered by Evans. Here's Junior. It's stolen by Evans. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Huskies. Here's Junior. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
You know, when he's effective on the inside, Junior can give opponents a lot of problems. It also spreads the defense and opens up the perimeter for him.
And good that time. And here's Junior. 8 points for him. And it's Mills with the rebound. To the inside. Evans gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Texas Tech leading, and the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Now here's Neely. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Butler. Good work there as it goes.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Junior. Covered by Junior. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Butler. Finished off the break.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
To the paint. And it's Junior missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Two.
It's his first trip to the line.
Derek Evans, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So he gets them both. Junior with it. 8 points for him. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Webb. Back to Junior. To end the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Webb.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Now here is Evans. He's covered closely. Outside, Mills. That'll do it for the first half. Red Raiders out in front. They lead by 12. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
Well, you know, more turnovers and assists, not what you're looking for from the point guard position.
Hopefully, he can settle down for the second half. He's got to focus in and make better decisions.
Left side, Neely. Pass to Evans. Outside, Neely. From beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And the Huskies going the other way now. On the wing, Junior. Inside, Webb. And Neely with the block. And he's able to get it back. Yep, that one's good. Pass to Butler. Now here's Neely. And foul call. fouled as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Thompson. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so here's UConn, down by 12 and finished off by Webb.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Evans drives in. It's rebounded by UConn. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Montgomery. Outside, Neely. Pass to Evans. Here's Mills. Back to Evans. 6 to shoot. Over Junior. Evans can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And the Huskies call time here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Floats one. Good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Nixon. 7 points in the game. Livingston outside. Here's Butler. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Neely. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes that one.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Now Junior. Outside Macy. Here's Junior. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, I really like the determination from Junior on this play. Took the foul and still got the hoop. Well done.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Texas Tech with it. They've led by as many as 14. Evans with the ball. Junior's there. Thompson outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Junior no good.
Yeah, you know what, guys? He's not very effective from that spot. He's got to put some work in there.
Back to Neely. And the layup falls.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's Junior. Thompson outside. Back to Junior. That shot's good on the assist by Red Thompson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Neely. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him in the game. 6 for 9 at 67%. Pass to Thompson. Junior with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. That one on Neely.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Neely. Evans. Back to Neely. That's good again. His 7th basket. He's 7 for 10 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Evans with the ball. Thompson picks him up. Evans can't hit.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
To the paint. Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide-open player.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Evans outside. That's to Nixon. Down low. Neely gets the bucket.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Junior with the bucket.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
Time called here. The Red Raiders decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Outside, Neely. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Junior. Soft touch off the glass.
It's all about keeping one's balance, like watching Junior accept the hit and still be able to finish.
Now here's Neely. Good D by Thompson. And the Huskies with possession. A 12-point game. Yes, it's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Evans outside. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Evans. To the inside. Outside, Neely. Evans, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Macy misses. And stolen by Junior. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Here's Elliott. So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And without a doubt, a great individual performance, but just couldn't move the needle enough to get his team over the hump.
Hey, I don't think there's ever any place to place blame or point fingers, but hard to lay this one on Junior. I mean, he did everything you could ask. Just wasn't enough.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
Coach.
No excuse to not get back on
Coach,
defense,
couple questions.
Red.
Coach.
Coach?
No, just not today, Alex.
All right. Junior, got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I mean, it's not like you really have a choice. Junior, this has been a nice stretch of games for you personally. What you've been doing the last few games is comparable to players like Zion and Anthony Davis. I mean, you've been a monster every time you touch the ball.
Nah, thank you, Alex. Honestly, I'm just humbled to have my name mentioned in the same sentence as those guys. But I'm just trying to be myself out there. Those two are in the league of their own.
Well, fair enough, but if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll be in that same league.
Well, I appreciate that, Alex. But honestly, this is a team game. I'd be much happier scoring 0 if we walked away with some wins.
So are we to interpret that as you've been doing your job and the other guys need to step up and match your effort?
What I'm saying is it doesn't matter if one of us puts up numbers. We rise and fall together. And that begins with wins and losses, period.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Junior.
Likewise, Alex. You don't want to ease up for like a game or two?
Oh, no. No, I don't think so. I mean, what I say won't be half as bad as the fans' reactions. Trust me.
Thanks again, Alex.
Good game.
On the road again.
Getting ghosted.
Yo, I'm not getting ghosted. She's on the road.
And you on the road too. All right, how many days since she texted you last? Yeah, exactly. Delete her number and free your mind. We got a big game coming up and you don't need this eating you up.
I'm gonna be fine by game time. See?
It ain't her.
Nope, it ain't.
Hey, man, you letting the noise in. It'll bury you.
Yeah, I feel like the media is out to get me. That Alex Williams?
She's doing her job.
Nah, it feels personal.
Hey, even if it is, if you were to ask her or any other reporter to stop, you think they would?
No.
Exactly. All right, that's what you got to understand. It's relentless. Every single game, the fans, the media, the scouts, all you can do is play through it. Leave it all out there.
How'd I hear you, Coach?
Hey, hold on. Hear me out. You got to get out of your head. It's time to step up. This team needs a leader right now. Let's go, Junior.
for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. And tonight we've got the Florida Gators playing against the UConn Huskies. Joined today by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and college hoops action is just around the corner here. And so off the tip, it's UConn. And here's Junior. Pass to Fletcher. Thompson. Webb. He's covered by Lawson. And Junior throws it down.
And there's a glimpse of Junior's athleticism. His coaches have to appreciate his ability to finish at the rim.
Outside Palmer. Diaz. And the shot is good.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
Off the inbound, and Junior with the layup. And it's the Gators with the ball. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become.
Pass to Fletcher. Now Junior, defended by Palmer. Junior no good. Outside Palmer. Now here's Diaz. Back to Palmer. Webb with some nice D. And here are the Huskies. Here's Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and he gets a chance for a three-point play.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Back to Thompson. Webb, he's covered by Lawson. Left side, Webb. Fletcher. Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, big three-point bucket that time from Thompson. And that kind of accuracy from beyond the arc makes him an attractive NBA prospect.
Here's Palmer. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
UConn leading. They get a hand on it. Thompson outside. Back to Junior. Pass to Fletcher. Thompson, defended by Bayless. Here's Junior. Webb. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Junior. Goes back up. Out of bounds. It'll be Gators ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup is good. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Now here's Webb. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. Here's Junior. The shot comes out, so Florida will take it the other way. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Waters. Back to Diaz. And here's Lawson. Shoots over Webb. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Junior left side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night right now. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Palmer. 13. Points in the game.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Boy, this is a dominant solo performance from Palmer. He's making a very strong argument that he has what it takes to be a successful point guard at the next level.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. The Gators trailing. Pass to Waters. Back to Palmer. Here's Waters. And here's Mercer. He's covered by Thompson. Mercer outside. Rejected by Thompson. And he's able to get it back. Here's Fletcher. Knocked away. Here's Junior. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Waters, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Lawson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
In one of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class, the starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
And the Gators making a switch here. And so here's UConn. Pass to Junior. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Junior. And it's blocked by Palmer. On the wing, Diaz. Back to Palmer. Bayless. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
Now here's Diaz. Another shot. Great D that time from Junior. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through the contact. So a free throw. Palmer with it. Bayless outside. Pass to Lawson. Diaz outside. Now here's Palmer. Basket is good. The assist from Diaz.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Diaz. Palmer for three. Another three for Florida.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And it's Junior missing. The Gators with the lead. Now Diaz. Pass to Mercer. Outside for Palmer. Bayless with it. Mercer outside. A rebound by Webb.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Red Thompson, a player that entered the program the same year as Junior. Those two have grown close during their time here.
Thompson's a little bit of the Robin to Junior's Batman. Plays well off of him on both sides of the floor, and coming in the same year, creating for one another with how they play, it's easy to see why they formed such a bond.
It's his first trip to the line. Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first two championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
The Huskies trail. Outside Macy, back to Junior. Pass to Thompson. Rebound by the Gators. And the foul called on Junior. That's his third foul so far. And the Gators making a switch here. Now the Gators with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Palmer for three. Thompson grabs the board.
And I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now here's Junior. 11 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Lawson. And again, UConn no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Mercer. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Timeout called, the Huskies. It's been quite a game for Palmer.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Huskies with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Macy. Smith. Here's Lowe. He's got 6. Back to Smith. And again, UConn no good. The Gators making a switch here. Diaz outside. Pass to Fields. Mercer. Over Thompson. It's good off the back rim and in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived, because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Webb. To the inside. Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Webb.
It's impressive how Junior's inside play has continued to improve. He's now able to outperform many of his peers in the paint.
Lawson, he's covered by Thompson. And here's Mercer. Six on the shot clock. Here's Waters. Webb covering. Waters misses. UConn in the lead. Inside. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line.
One shot.
Here's Palmer. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. Lawson. And the layup falls.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Now here's Palmer. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And here's Junior. Thompson outside. Junior defended by Palmer. Right side, Webb. Back to Junior. Florida grabs the miss. Outside, Palmer. Diaz. Good, and Palmer gets the assist.
And how about Diaz going into attack mode? He's obviously dedicated to living up to his team's expectations. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Gators trailing. Palmer with it. Mercer outside. Palmer, he's covered by Thompson. Bayless outside. Back to Palmer. On the shot clock. Mercer. Over Thompson. Fletcher with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Launches it. And Thompson good for three.
This is a skill Thompson's got to master to have a chance in the NBA. He's a solid shooter, but that's still an area he can improve on.
Here's Mercer. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It goes on Thompson. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Good on both.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
And it's Junior missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Pass to Bayless. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
And, you know, those kinds of passes are just what Palmer has to be able to do to stay on NBA scouts' radar. They're looking for one guard who never missed a chance to create an open look for a teammate.
And no problem on the first free throw. 1-and-1 situation, so he'll get another. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence. Palmer has a definite leader's mentality, an alpha dog approach to things. And on a crucial possession, he wants to be in control, calling the shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, you know, for a young fella, I think Red's in a really perfect situation. I mean, he's got a nice complementary player in Junior, so I really think it's important for a developing player to have somebody like that to grow with.
And the Gators call time here. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Back to Lawson. Pass to Diaz. Money! And that shot brings them within just 1.
And the Gators know Diaz has the pure shooting ability to deliver there. They dish it to him in rhythm and trust that he's going to be the one to bail him out.
And that one misses. And he's able to hit the second one. And that will put them up by 2. And the Gators with possession. And the Gators call time here. What do you guys think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Now Palmer to tie it up. Missed.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
And so it's UConn who will scrape by with the win.
A slim margin of victory. You know, we've talked a lot about Junior, and he was solid tonight, but I can't help but feeling that he's capable of even more.
You know, I don't think there's any question about it, and he'll need to be better if this team is to achieve its goals. But then again, they did get the dub, and there's always tomorrow.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
All right, gentlemen, that's a good job. That's a complete team win. We have no easy wins in this conference. We know that. But we are right where we want to be, and we are playing our brand of basketball, which is what, Red?
Togetherness.
You asking and telling me.
I'm telling you, Coach.
Red, every team is about togetherness.
He's talking about the details, Red, the small things. He literally says it every practice.
You do?
Oh, boy, looks like somebody's going to lose some playing time next game.
That's funny. You joking, right?
Hey, Junior, listen, I asked you to step up and be a leader. And that's exactly what you did. Your dad would be proud, man.
Thanks, Coach.
Enjoy it.
Coach is hilarious, right?
I don't think he was joking, Red. Good or bad, it's starting to get to me.
So don't let him.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
You're the star of one of the best basketball teams in the country. It's not supposed to be easy.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
not my job to make you feel better.
Just wish you were around more.
Is it just me, or are we talking past each other?
Why were you ghosting me?
What? I wasn't ghosting you. I was busy playing soccer around the world.
Okay, and what happens if this gets bigger and I make it to the league?
Well, then I will sit courtside at every game, and when you're on the road, I'll lay in bed and wonder if you're okay or how I can make you feel better.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want that.
Are you sure?
I want you exactly as you are.
But at your beck and call. You want someone to rub your back and tell you it's all gonna be okay, Junior. Maybe Hendrix Cobb will always be better than you. Maybe you won't win a championship. It's not the end of the world.
This isn't helping.
Or get drafted. I don't know.
This is not helping.
Well, it's up to you to define the outcome. No one else. Get it?
I think I need to leave.
Yeah, you should.
You know what? Fine. You're right. It is up to me, and I'm leaving. I'm done with the school. I'm declaring right now. Look, I know it's an emotional decision, but I can't be here anymore. So thanks for everything. Mine's made up.
There's no way I can get you to change your mind, can I? Wish you best of luck.
Thanks, Coach. Why didn't you get drafted? So that's funny to you?
You notice how all your questions about the result, never the work?
It was a simple question.
Why do you think I didn't get drafted? I mean, for real. You tell me.
I know you had 2 knee surgeries in college.
Nah, it's excuses.
I don't know, you stayed all 4 years?
I wanted to get my degree, try again.
You were captain of your team, conference player of the year, all
nice
defense.
awards, things I've earned, things I'm actually proud of. But the NBA scouts agenda, I don't care about all that. I mean, sure, you got leadership, character, defensive motor, all that helps, that's real. Think about those other things. Well, what position do I play?
You're point guard.
Yeah, and with my size, my body frame, can I play anything else? And what about my leaping ability?
You can dunk.
Can I dunk like those good dunkers? The good dunkers you even see at the street games? And is it explosive? A word they love to use.
Okay, so you had some of it, but not all of it.
I mean, from my perspective, no, but from their perspective, yeah. And when a GM goes on record and says, you're his guy, and he says that to his team, his whole career and yours are inextricably linked. Okay, if I become a star, so do they. If I wash out, same. So they've all agreed on this checklist, this protocol, right? If Duke doesn't check all the boxes, and some other guy does.
So draft the other guy.
Draft the other guy.
At least they can say he checked all the boxes.
Yeah. The fault goes back on the players, not them. Okay, that's why you gotta understand this mentality, son. You gotta make sure you check all the boxes for them. Okay, this draft cycle business, this is a chess match. Okay, if you're not ready for that, you are bound to fail. That's the setup.
beautiful choice. We'll put this together and have it for you right away.
Thank you. Listen, Art, I haven't had a chance to bring it up.
And it's all good. I already know.
What, you do?
Yeah. Harper and her team run a top sports agency for a reason. They contacted me as soon as they contacted you.
You not upset?
Why would I be?
Someone take the meeting.
I want you to. Root out the specifics. Look, just because you sign with them doesn't mean we're a done deal. We can all work together.
Okay. I'm gonna take their plan first.
Hers or mine.
I'm the associate agent, so when you sign with the agency, I'll be here to support Harper on the day-to-day.
I'm sorry, I completely spaced on your name. You were walking in.
It's fair, you have a lot going on. It's Layla.
Layla.
Layla, yeah.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Junior, hello. So excited to have you here. I'm Harper Dell. Thank you so much for coming down to hear our pitch.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Yeah, and thank you for taking the time out to meet me.
Absolutely. This is the moment. You have worked your entire life to get here, and we are here to support you in that journey to the next step where you start getting paid. I don't have to tell you, we have the deepest roster of NBA talent in the world and brand partnerships with every company you can name. Our goal is long-term. We want to create lifelong relationships that keep you living large now and comfortable in your retirement. In these notes already rests the shoe contract of your dreams. You ever thought about acting?
No, I never really considered it, but I'm into it if it makes sense. Yeah.
Multiple commercial offers and scripts for interesting indies that will help groom you for bigger projects once you get your feet wet.
All of that sounds really good to me. Yeah, but right now I just want to focus on the draft, solidify my position, and find the team where my skills fit best.
Well, we have relationships with all the teams. We can gather intel to get you the private team workouts that you want.
Maybe not the exact team I want to play for?
Anything is possible. But it is still a draft where teams can and will do what they see fit for their organization.
Okay, so that's a no.
Chaos exists. We try and mitigate that for you, but it does exist. And I'm not going to lie to you just to get you to sign. I want us to start off in a place where we can be honest with each other. You know what? This is feeling way too formal.
Way too formal.
Hang on. That's better.
Much better.
So I grew up in the Salinas Valley. It's about 2 hours south of San Francisco. John Steinbeck was from there. Do you know it?
No, not that area specifically,
okay.
no.
My parents died when I was young, so my grandmother raised us on her ranch. We grew broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower. It was not glamorous, but we worked and survived. And Layla?
Oh, I was raised right down the road from you in Union.
Oh, Jersey represent.
That's right.
Yeah.
My dad bailed on us when I was 3, and my mom did everything in her power to make it work. We know what it's like to want more. We willed ourselves to be where we are, just like you did.
There's a vision for you here. Jordan, LeBron, a bigger corporate vision. Companies love them because their messaging connects to the public across all demographics. And that's how we want to position your endorsements going forward. Universal appeal.
Okay. But it feels like there's a catch coming.
No, there's no catch. There's a little reality. Archie. He's a good guy, and we know that he brought you here, which is why we want to provide him with a generous finder's fee as a parachute.
But for us, we need you free and clear of all old attachments. Your future depends on an uncluttered vision. All new NBA players have to go through these difficult transitions.
So it's you guys or him?
From our perspective, it's just the way it has to be.
You should hear what he has to say. Maybe he really is the right fit for you and for your vision. But for us, it's one or the other.
I don't like it. Not one bit. But fine. I'm not afraid of a little competition. But her pitch on the corporate take is a flat idea. You have personality and you have an opinion. Your boy Hendricks Cobb, Harden, Embiid, they're doing just fine being who they are. That's how we seal your endorsements. Big and bold.
But doesn't that idea risk losing endorsements if I'm seen as controversial?
Yes, it will. But you'll gain others. Others that share your vision and your story. Former football player. Newark. Your dad. You're the underdog. That stuff is powerful, so
So you
use
got a
it.
shoe contract available for me now?
No, I don't. But I will. It's called trust, Junior.
She says she got a movie deal available for me now.
Deals? Or ideas where deals may be?
I don't know.
It seems to me like you should. These big agencies, man, they pack a punch nowadays. She may have a little bit more firepower than me right now. But I know who you are. I know where you come from. And I know what you want. As if it were my own story. Fine, if you want to walk away from all of that, so be it. It's either her or me. You choose.
Loyalty means a lot to me, but and I gotta
Lottery's a lost cause, but mid-first round could still be there if it all goes right.
Let's go then. So what's up first?
Well, the next step is the league personality evaluation test. That's where they put you in a room with an interviewer who will ask you a bunch of probing questions about yourself.
All right, so I'll just be honest. Let her know who I am.
Yeah, but be aware what they want to hear. Integrity, character, leadership. You keep that in the back of your mind when you're answering questions and you'll do just fine.
Junior, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Go
to meet
ahead
you
and take
too.
a seat.
Thank you.
This isn't a test. This isn't an interrogation. We're here to have a discussion, point of which is to get to know you better as a person. There are no right or wrong answers. All we want is for you to be as open and honest as possible.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. What would one of your family members tell us about you?
That's a good question. Well, I think they tell you that even as a kid, I always wanted to be the best. I loved to compete. Didn't matter if it was tic-tac-toe or dodgeball or whatever. I wanted to win. I needed to.
And that's the first thing they'd say?
Oh, yeah. And I used to take losing. I used to take losing really hard. I'd throw a fit if I didn't win. My family still teases me about it.
Great. Let's move on. I'm curious. How do you deal with teammates you don't like?
That doesn't really happen a lot, to be honest with you. Yeah. But if it does, I just try to work out whatever differences I might have with that teammate immediately. I don't like to let things build up, you know?
What if you can't work out your differences?
Then I keep trying. Yeah, I don't really like to think there's a situation where I couldn't see eye to eye with the teammate if I tried to understand where they're coming from. Everybody wants to win ultimately.
Are you the best player in this draft class?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
No doubt at all?
Look, it might sound arrogant, but yeah, I play to be the best. That's what drives me. So I keep track of all these guys and what they're doing throughout the season. And honestly, there's nobody in this class that can do what I do. And that's just me keeping it real.
One last question, and then I'll let you go, Junior. I'm wondering, what's your primary motivation for joining the league?
Hooping. That's all I care about.
Can you expand on that a little?
Sure, I mean, money's cool, money's nice. I won't turn it down. But, yeah, all that extra stuff is just icing on the cake.
All right. That'll wrap it up.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. Thank you very much for your time, Junior. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Nice talking with you.
Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.
That's not a good or a bad thing. Teams check out the data. Someone like you more, someone like you less. To some, it won't matter. The deal is fluid. I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, but the results can change where I currently sit in the draft. I'm not hungry.
You don't have to. You could stay exactly where you are right now.
So I just gotta sit here and wait?
I'm not here. There are a few days left before the next steps are taken. I figure you might enjoy your bet a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm glad you think this is so funny, man.
This is a marathon, son. Breathe. Or else you'll burn yourself out before we even get started. Okay? I mean, look, Junior, you're in the second round right now. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm on it. I just want to know where I can move myself up.
Well, that starts with your first presser. It's gonna be small, but you can still use it to your advantage. Turn on the charm. You get some GM's eye on you if you play this right. I know you're tensed. You should be. This is it, Junior. It's now or never.
Hey, I'm excited to begin this combine process with you guys, so let's get started.
Right here. Can you talk about your experience at the Combine so far?
If I'm completely honest, yeah, I've been a little bit nervous in the run-up to this. But I'm humble, I'm prepared, and I'm 100% confident in my game. And although I'm not projected as a first-round pick yet, I plan to be after this process.
Planning on making the first round could be a tall order. What's the plan of attack?
I just want to stay humble and focused each and every time I take the court. Yeah, that helps me play within myself and the flow of each possession.
So make the pitch. Why should a team take a chance on you as a first rounder?
In the end, I can only control what's in front of me. And if I take care of business during the drills and scrimmages, the rest will just end up where it belongs. Anybody else? Well, all right. Thank you all for coming out. I had a great time. Hope you did too.
Okay, so now we're at the heart of the matter, drills and scrimmage. This is where the combine gets a little nasty.
All right, fine, man. See, this is what I've been waiting for. No more talk. Just get to play.
Great, because I spoke to a friend of mine, and he's agreed to walk you in, Damian Lillard.
Wait. You're friends with Dame Lillard?
That's so hard to believe?
I mean, maybe, but... I mean, come on, March. Friends seems like a stretch.
All right, somewhere in the middle, okay? His manager owes me a favor. Anyway, Damian's gonna be at the workout, for tips and give you some guidance.
Man, that's amazing. I'm a big fan of his, man. Thanks.
No, don't thank me. Just do what you gotta do, and remember to use him as a resource because that's what he's there for. Oh, and save the selfies till you get into the league next year. Hi.
Yo, Dame.
Junior, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate you meeting up with me, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, so how do I improve my stock in here, man? Because I'm nervous, man.
You just got to go in here, test well. So hopefully you've been preparing for all these tests, the vertical, the bench press, making open jumpers, three-quarter court sprint, working on your one-on-one game, because you're probably going to run into that in here. So that's going to mean something. Second, you got to be able to show your work ethic. When you're going through these drills, you got to be working harder than everybody else. You got to be in better shape than everybody else, because that's going to stand out, because a lot of people don't prepare like they need to for this. The third thing is just your demeanor, how you carry yourself, your confidence, showing up. A lot of people show up to this stuff and they depend on their reputation from high school and college, and they feel like they don't got to go through drills and they don't got to bring it. So if you show up and you do all of these things, I guarantee you're going to rise up the boards just like I did.
Okay, man. Okay. Yo, you just dropped a whole world of knowledge on me, man, but I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's simple. Do what the other players won't do, and it'll happen.
All right, respect, man. I appreciate you coming.
Sure.
Here.
guys, thank you so much sa pagdating. How's everyone? Wait lang ha, bilagyan ko kayo ng jacket. Sinayang, I'm great. That's awesome. Mute ko muna siya. It was CPR. I hope you can listen to my voice. Lolly Boy from Jessica. Thank you so much. Catherine Ann, thank you. Jess Padera. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. Wait lang, ang dami. I guess. Kamusta po kayo? How's everyone? Wait lang guys ha, nilagyan ko kayong jacket lahat. Sana all Sir Joe to White House TV, Ednar Official, Rain of Ben, si Bakara, Megalove shoutout, Jess Padera, Driver Channel, Megalove shoutout to all, Tears Noy, BL Reyes, Jen Hernan, hello. Hey guys, thank you so much. It seems that all of you have jackets now. Let me just double check. Merliana's vlog. Thank you so much. Can you hear me, guys? Salamat sa thumbs up. Salamat sa pagbisita. Season, Toronto, Tampa. Guys, ano magandang city? City within the States. Ano bang idea dyan? I think I'll go with Los Angeles. Answer abbreviation for what? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for dropping by. How's everyone? Abbreviation. Switching my key. Let's continue. Start. Yeah, I have reused contents in Aya if you're still there. So I just need to reapply. And that's part of the game, so. By the way, thank you for asking. Yo, thank you so much. Beshi ko ba yan? So, hello daw sa lahat from Lady Girl. Kamusta? Kamusta?
In your journey to earn all of these new rewards players, you're gonna have to hit the triple threat court and face off against some of the best trios from each era, from each team.
What's your favorite big three? We'll get ready, because you're probably gonna match up against them on the court.
As always, each set of these Spotlight Sim challenges are split up into groups. Completing each group of challenges will get you a new, powerful Galaxy Opal card, 30 in total. So whether it's Manu Ginobili, Star Mary, Amari Stoudemire, Aaron Gordon, or Mike Conley, I'm pretty sure you can find a new favorite Opal in this bunch.
And as you complete these groups, you will unlock new Dark Matter reward cards, including James Worthy, Jimmy Butler, and Damian Lillard.
Then complete a final set of challenges using those 3 Dark Matter cards, and you'll get the ultimate prize, Bill Russell.
Remember, these games are to 21, so go full throttle. Get those W's, earn rewards, and we'll see you next time with an upgraded lineup, of course, right here in the Hub.
I mean, there's so many jokes. Funny naman po. Where's the Black Mamba person? Oh, bebe, musta ka?
Can you talk about the culture of fashion, sports, lifestyle that you have seen specifically in the game of 2K, because they really go hand in hand?
I would have never imagined in a million years from playing video games as a kid to what you guys are accomplishing now. So I think not only you guys pushing the envelope, but I could see it going even further than this. So I'll be amazed to see what's next. But I think for, you know, a kid playing the game, being able to express himself on and off the court, there's you know, nothing better to see. It's pretty amazing what you guys have been able to accomplish.
You can make your own outfit basically, and you can make your own shoes. You can just really make whatever you want.
Yeah, I spend a lot of money in swags.
Yeah.
Just having that at your beck and call on a game, the Shoe Creator app that is, I think it's amazing. I would just be drilling out colors and stories all day long. I mean, you could literally build a portfolio off that, which is pretty amazing. So hopefully kids are taking full advantage of it.
It's perfect that you're judging this contest. So when you are going through submissions, what are you looking for?
I'll be looking for color for sure, how they mesh together, and I like these ones a lot too. I'll be looking at what the story is that brought you those colors, so I think those two can kind of be separated. And then lastly, just something that catches me off guard. When I see it, I'll know it, and I think, you know, the majority of people at home will too. So some shock value. This is one of my favorites, just because I like the Jordan flaws.
We can't wait to see who you choose.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Remember, submit your shoe design by either taking a picture or video and posting it on social media and using both hashtag 2KKicks and hashtag contest.
And pro tip, make sure to take advantage of the in-console tools to give us the best picture or video quality possible so we can see how awesome your kicks truly are.
Season 7 of My Team has been action-packed, and we're just getting started. If you're still looking to pick up cards from the ever-popular Enshrined and Rewind packs, the good news is they'll both be available until Monday, May 24th. Celebrate the recently inducted 2020 Hall of Fame class with some invincible cards, such as Dark Matter Kobe, Dark Matter KG, and Dark Matter Tim Duncan. Plus, you're going to want
of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, Jerome Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball game who was here before me, but now he's one of our coaches. Jerome is still all in. He's trying to help the Philippines
the playoffs. Terrific. David, thanks. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And
Guys, I'll be ending my stream around 10:30.
Tougher shots.
My premiere yata
Starting
6.
group of the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the center filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward.
7 minutes to go.
Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Middleton. Good D by James. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. The shot's good from LeBron.
Masyado mabilis.
Shouting distance of the basket. He's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor. He and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first ball player ever with his own Nike signature shoe. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. Oftentimes will take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and soft.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, by the Lakers.
You know, currently they're just...
Nanira ng laro. Ay, man. Okay, but you can speak Tagalog. Oh, seriously, you're from Kenya. Huh. Then how's it in Kenya? You guys, I'll be ending my stream na ha. Salamat sa mga nandiyan. Okay? Thank you so much sa lahat ng bumisita. Have a great night, everyone. Keep safe.
This is called 2K